Hello and welcome to Long Weekend Adventures. She's Lisa, I'm Don, and today we're at home.
We're at home today.
That was not the plan at all. We planned to be doing a long weekend at St. Vrain State Park in Firestone, and unfortunately we were woken up at 5:30 in the morning to a sick puppy.
So I don't even think we were there for 24 hours, and we had to pack up and come home. So the plan was to be packing up and coming home actually today, but we came home early yesterday, so kind of a bummer, but that's how things go sometimes. They just don't go always the way that you planned them. So unfortunately, because of us not being able to get some footage and stuff, you were able to get a little bit of the drone. Or with the drone. Yeah,
well, the plan was when we got there and got set up was just to relax and take it easy and not run around and chase and do a bunch of stuff. Just relax. We've been on the go a lot, and then we thought Saturday and Sunday morning we could capture all the footage of the park, and we wanted to go over our top 5 products. While we're out in the field, while we're out camping, just kind of show them how we use them, but. Because we did that, you got a couple of shots that night that are artsy-fartsy of the fire and
some macro shots.
Some macro shots. So I will put those up right now so you can take a look at those.
Yeah.
And then when we left, I said, well, we're here. It'd be a tragedy not to get any drone footage, so I threw the drone up in the air real quick and did a flyover of the park. So
we'll tell you a little bit about the park, I think, so people know kind of the basics about it. It's off Highway 119. It's considered Firestone, but just right outside of Longmont. They have 86 camping sites, and sites 1 through 41 are electric, and then the rest of them are full hookups. So if you guys do RVs or motorhomes, things like that, they have the full hookups. They have the dumping stations near the entrance and the exit, and camping there is year-round. So the camping fees for electric are $26 a day, and for full service hookup it's $28 a day. You also have to pay a park fee on top of it, which is $7 a day, or if you have an annual parks pass, that's your $70, and then that'll cover your park fee. So it's fairly large, and they have multiple ponds there. I think we saw a bunch of people kayaking and fishing and things like that. All the ponds are man-made, and they do stock them with fish on a regular basis. So the only natural part of water that's out there that wasn't man-made is actually the St. Vrain River itself. Mm-hmm. And that runs through the backside of the park. So they do have a nice little trail where you can take a walk. Like if things hadn't kind of fallen apart, we would have taken the boys on a walk, and we did it last year when we camped there, and it was probably a quarter-mile loop, something like that.
Yeah, around the park.
We figured. So there is a place to walk your dogs and things like that. Bathrooms, I think, are very clean.
It's a very clean facility.
It is.
We were spoiled. Lisa and I used to camp as kids, and then we hadn't camped in a long time. Whoops, that's for later. Then we hadn't camped in a long time, so we were getting, about 3 years ago, we started getting back into camping, and St. Vrain State Park was the first state park. Before that, we did a KOA just because we knew everything would be there, and if we had an emergency, we could get stuff. But with St. Vrain, that was the first state park that we did, and it's amazing how clean it is.
It's very
immaculate.
clean.
The campsite itself is immaculately clean, so we didn't think, well, really anything of it. We just noted how it was clean, but we figured all state parks should be like that.
We're like that. Right? And come to find out, they're not.
So then our next trip, we went to Jackson State Park, Jackson Lake, which is out east, for Lisa's birthday last year, and it was terrible. Oh my God, there was trash in the fire pit, beer cans.
Yeah, the spots were really small.
It was super small.
Yeah.
Right on top of the other camping site. There were cigarette butts everywhere. We couldn't believe it. So we ended up, you don't want the dogs picking up stuff. So we ended up just leaving. There.
Yeah, we didn't even
Nothing
unpack. We just turned around and came home. So
Right.
as far as state parks go, I think St. Vrain is at the top of our list.
It's close. It's within 40 minutes to us.
Yeah, within 40 minutes.
Super clean. The bathrooms are super clean.
Yep. And they also do have bathhouses there, so paid for showers and things like that. I think it's like $1.25 for 10 minutes or something, if I remember correctly.
You gotta put $1 something in it first,
yeah.
and then it's like,
it's really cheap.
Yeah.
You can get by with, what, $20 a weekend for just a quick shower to
you could probably lounge
You
around
know,
for $20.
probably.
Doesn't
So,
matter.
we really like it. The Rangers do a great job of patrolling it. They do sell firewood there at the check-in station. You are not allowed to bring any foreign firewood into state parks from out of state. It is wood from Colorado only. So if you are planning on doing a state park and you are from out of state, do not bring wood in from your home state or any other state. You will not be allowed to use it. It has to be Colorado native wood only. And you paid what, $5 a bundle?
$5 for the bundle, and it was actually, when you go and look, it's like $6-7 at like Walmart.
At a
and stuff.
Walmart, yeah, and
So
you
it's
get
cheaper there.
nice wood.
Plus you're not lugging it with you.
Yep,
And one little bundle for us, I had to fire going, what, 2.5 hours?
yeah, 3, and you had to put it out.
And I had it going pretty good.
Yeah,
So one little bundle's good enough for one night.
sure. So, we really enjoy it. Highly recommend it. Quiet hours are from 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. and they enforce the quiet hours. It's, people go there to relax. I was hoping for a clear evening for the one night that we were out there, but that didn't happen either. We had some clouds roll in. I was hoping to maybe capture the Milky Way, but didn't happen, so we'll just have to try it on another trip. We're gonna possibly try a couple of camping trips in August, but we'll see. We have some things to figure out with the dog before that, because he is not a camper, so we need to figure out if we're gonna board him or what's gonna happen. But so unfortunately, we don't have a lot of footage to show you guys of the park, besides a couple of pictures I got and then Donnie's drone footage. But we did want to go over our 5 top products for what we really enjoy for campers. And it's things we personally use. It's not something that we found off of a website that somebody else recommended. We have tested these, we've bought them, tested them, and personally enjoy them for our own camping. So.
For sure. So without further ado, you've already seen the first one, which this is the Yeti Tundra 50, and the reason we went to this is we had an older Coleman that was high rated. In our first camping trip, it was super hot. It was like 90 degrees.
Yeah.
And I was buying ice like every 2 to 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
The ice was
melting, just disintegrating basically.
quickly. And
Yeah.
we had it in the shade. There was a little lean-to area there, shaded area, and that didn't matter. So ice gets expensive when you keep, have to buy it every 2 to 3 hours.
Sure.
And you're at a campsite, so it's not like you can buy more than you need and then put more ice in it. So these are expensive. Lisa, you know how much these are.
They're $370, and we got 2 of them. We got one for food and one for drinks.
We color coded them blue for water, drinks, adult beverages, whatever, and then white
And then
for
white for the food.
the food. They're the same size. We did notice, we think Yeti's phasing out the Tundra 50.
You can buy a few, I think, still on Amazon, but they're not on either REI's website or Yeti's website themselves. In the Tundra 50, you can hold 32 cans, and they associate that to 32 cans of beer, but we always take a 24 pack of plastic waters with us, and this time we froze them and lined the bottom of them and some in the bottom of this one and some in the bottom of the blue one. And then put our drinks and food and stuff on top, and then put some more ice on top of it. And we ended up buying, 40 pounds of ice total?
40 pounds of ice total, and our trip got cut short. This is the first time we've used these.
Sure.
But it was 90 degrees, it was super hot.
Yep.
The way our lean-to was made at one point, these were sitting directly in the sun. We didn't have a choice, and it didn't affect them at all.
Nope.
So
And when we brought them home and emptied them, we left the ice and stuff in this one, right, with the lid open, hoping it would drain.
Yeah, with the lid open, we were
For like
so
3
tired.
hours.
We got zero sleep because the dog was just pacing. And I just threw it in the backyard and I was like, I'll open up the drain and leave it open. It's hot and sunny, it'll all go out. And I don't know,
3, 4 hours later, we went out.
a quarter of the ice had melted.
Yeah,
So.
and the frozen water was still frozen after having the lid open.
Yeah,
so.
the frozen water is still frozen. So they all come with a rack. So on the top, some people, I know if you're going to be a long time, you might want to put a little bit of dry ice down in here. I've tried doing that before, and we always end up freezing everything. We turn it into a freezer. So I don't go with the dry ice anymore. With these coolers, some frozen water bottles and the ice will be fine.
Yeah, it did great. And these are certified bear resistant, just as an FYI. I'm sure if any of you are familiar with Yetis, you know that is one of their claims with their camping gear, is to make sure that it is bear resistant. So they are super sturdy. And
they're heavy.
They're very heavy.
This weighs 25 pounds empty.
Yeah. But they're great.
Which is a little, well, to me it's a little, because I'm the one that carries them. That sucks a little bit, but it's well worth once you get to where you're going. So you gotta think about what style of camping you're gonna be doing.
Pros and cons.
Yeah, you don't wanna lug this a long ways, and we don't, we typically car camp, so the car's usually right there.
Yeah.
But, for saving the ice, it's gonna pay off in the long run, and we're never gonna need another cooler. This will last forever.
These will last forever.
And I do believe, the only thing that can fail is these, and I do believe they sell these.
They do.
So,
Yep.
good to go there.
Awesome. So that's the cooler.
So that's number 5. Number 4, I'll let you talk about this because people are going to be like, bug spray. Why is that important?
So, bug spray, why is it important? Well, first of all, bugs are extremely annoying, I'm sure, to anybody who camps, especially mosquitoes. So, I am highly allergic to mosquitoes, and over the years, I have tried probably every product that has ever been made on the planet Earth to deter mosquitoes from me, and nothing works. Until I found this stuff. And it's called Avon Skin So Soft, and I'll kind of get in there for you guys. So it either comes in the spray can like this, with just a nice little sprayer on it. This is 4 ounces, or they come in these packs of toilettes, and there's 8 packs in here. So it's their Skin So Soft Bug Guard, and it also has aloe on it, so it keeps your skin nice and moist. And I love these things. I've been using this product for maybe about 4 or 5 years now, and it's the only thing that keeps the mosquitoes and the bugs away from me. And I need that because I swell up really, really bad if I get mosquito bites. So the 8 towelettes is $12. I actually found the towelettes on Amazon. You also can get the spray on Amazon. It's a little bit pricier. It's like $14. We have either or. I don't mind having the spray when we're at home because it's convenient here to just be able to wash your hands and stuff. With the towelettes, we actually found that it was actually kind of refreshing when we put it on. And it's not super sticky, and almost kind of feels like, I don't want to say a little bug guard bath, but it was really nice and cooling, and
it feels a little like a shower a little bit because you're when you're camping and stuff and you're hot, especially we tent camp.
Yeah,
so
sweat.
When you're tent camping and you're kind of hot after you set up and stuff, and during the day if you have a breeze, the bugs really aren't active.
Yeah.
We typically end up having to put this on at night when it starts to cool down, bugs come out.
Yep.
So you always already have that sweaty, sticky feeling, and then you use the wipes and you kind of wipe some of that stuff off while you're putting the bug guard on.
Yeah.
So it is refreshing and nice, but these are a tad bit more pricey. You get 8 towelettes in one pack, and one pack is what?
But they're big towelettes.
Right.
They're huge. I mean,
you're going to do your whole body.
You're going to do your whole body with one towelette, so it's literally from neck to arms to legs to everything. So.
But you have 8 applications for 12.
8 applications for 12. And we put it on pretty heavy when we use the spray, so we might get about the same amount out of a can. Maybe.
How much is the spray? Do you remember?
It's 4 ounces and it's $14. So we may get 6 out of the spray. Typically with the spray, if it's a really bad night, we're both putting it on pretty liberally. So I would say between both applications with the towelettes, you're definitely getting 8. And with the spray, you're probably getting 6 if you put it on a little bit heavier. So that's number 4.
For sure. So number 3 would be our Goal Zero package that we bought. There's quite a few things, and we bought all these separately, and they all work together. And the first thing is a little rechargeable battery. This will charge one iPad from 0 to 100. It'll charge 2 iPhones from 0 to 100. And you use this, what we do is during the day you set up the solar panel, and that'll recharge your rechargeable battery, so you can just leave this at your camp. And you never want this to be in direct sun, so you throw this underneath here. So it's shaded, and you let this charge throughout the day. You got to move it throughout the day as the sun moves. It has a little indicator on the charger. I'm not going to open all that up, but it has 4 lights. You get 4 blue lights, and you get, you're charging it at the most efficient rate possible. So we use this to charge this battery throughout the day. If you are a camper, it does come with these. You can move these little carabiners anywhere and throw it on a backpack, and then throw this battery in the backpack. And as you're hiking, you can just have it hanging on the outside of your pack, getting your sun. The con is, this is about 3 years old. It's not the greatest. It takes forever to charge this thing. But if you're somewhere where you don't have power or anything like that, it's better than nothing. So we like that a lot. And then these lights we use more than anything. You can plug these, you can plug everything. You can plug a cell phone directly into this, charge it directly from it. You can charge that battery. You can charge just one of these lights. These are the Goal Zero lanterns, Lighthouse 250s. These things are super bright. They've got dual lights, so you can do one side. So one side's lighted, one side's not. This is how we use it the majority of the time.
They're very bright.
They are super bright, but if you go on both, it's kind of hard when you're in the light, but when it's pitch black outside, you turn this on, it's super bright. And another great feature is if it was cloudy or you didn't have good sun and you couldn't recharge these, you're out of power. For every minute that you do this, you get 10 minutes of light.
Crank it.
So, and this is also good to use in the house for a storm too, not just camping.
Yep, we like them. So the lanterns are $70 each. The solar panel is $80, and the rechargeable battery pack is $100. So that's our number 3.
And moving on to number 4. Where did we go? Did we go backwards? How are we counting? I forgot.
Number 2.
So this will be number 2.
This is number 2.
So number 2, it's still battery, but it's the Stanley Jump It 1000. Lisa's been using it for astrophotography, but we found that it's also great for camping, because a lot of times in camping, we car camp mostly, you're going in and out of your vehicle, and if you leave a light on in there for some reason, go off and go hiking in the morning or something like that, and come back, now you got a dead battery, and you're out in the middle of nowhere, what are you going to do? Well, you can jump your car battery with this. Let's say you run over something and you got to change your tire, and you go to put your spare on, and you haven't been checking your spare, and your spare's flat.
It's got a compressor in it.
It's got a compressor built into it. She hates it when I do
Very loud.
super loud. But when you're in a pinch, if your spare's flat, you can blow your spare up. Also, if you have a leak or something like that, you can blow your regular tires up too.
It has a USB port in it, and a 12-volt charger port as well. And that's kind of where that stuff comes in handy for if I'm using it for my astrophotography mount.
For sure.
It'll give you your battery status. We got this off of Amazon. We have one for each car. They need to be charged once a month to keep their juices and everything up and going. Typically they're $100 on Amazon, but right now it's on sale for $70. So we'll post that link along with all the other links that we're posting. So.
And you can even use this to charge this battery, and then take this inside your tent and charge your phone at night.
Sure.
This is kind of big, and it only has one port.
Yeah.
So you can charge the small battery with this, take this where it's more portable too.
Sure. Yep, dual purposes.
For sure.
So that was our number 2. And for number 1, we need to do a little demonstration. So we're actually going to go outside and set it up, and we'll see you guys out there in a minute.
To the garage.
To the garage.
Okay, now it's time for number 1, which is this big bad boy. It's the Stowaway 2. You can forget it, they have their own advertisement right on front of it, stowaway2.com. And the reason I bought this one is it's the biggest cubic feet cargo carrier that I could find. And with the midsize SUV like the Ford Edge, we needed all the space we could get because we have the dogs have their own space in the middle. So our cargo space inside is very, very limited. That's why we went ahead and went with one of these. And what I like about it, the main feature I love, one is it continues your brake lights. So I have the hazards going right now so you can see the how they work. But they plug in like a standard trailer on it. It's also cool, it's got a light for your license plate, and a pro tip on the license plate is this is actually just a color copy that we laminated, so we didn't have to take on and off our license plate every time we put this on. So our regular license plate, and here's the other feature of this thing, is you unscrew it here, so it's screwed on, so it's locked in. You unscrew it, you pull this handle, and it slides. Oops, I forgot to pull the pin. There's a pin on the other side that makes it where it doesn't jump over. So you pull the pin on that side, then you do that, and this slides open here. And it usually doesn't move just for, we didn't hook this up, we didn't put the pin or anything in. There's another bracket that screws on here. So this thing is rock solid. When we're driving down the road, this thing doesn't move at all. But you slide that over, and then you can get into the back of your vehicle, load your coolers, do whatever you want to do with that. So that's nice. So that's a feature that I wanted. They do sell this without this feature, but everything the way you see right now is $789. And if you order it from stowaway2.com, they ship it to you for free. And then there's a little bit of assembly. You get this unit here, the frame, and this, and you just have to put one piece together on the frame, a little bolt here, get your wires routed, wrap those up, and then hook this big box onto here. And that was pretty much it. And because I don't have it locked down, it's sitting to the side, but when you have everything locked down, it looks great. And you don't have to push this down when there's weight in here. It's designed to where it opens and closes smoothly, but with no weight in here, you want to push it down a little bit to get it to lock in. And then on the inside, this locks, we have a key for it, so that's nice. If you stop anywhere overnight or something like that, it's locked, no one can get into it. There's a real smooth handle, and then you open the top, and this is the bracket that hooks on the back side of it, so it holds this so you don't get any like trailer rattle or anything with that. And inside you have the 16 cubic feet of space, and we've got a little bit of dirt and stuff in here and stuff. I could wash this down and then pull this plug here and drain that out so it dries. So this came in very handy for us. Like I said, with the small SUV, I think even with like a truck it would be nice for a little extra space. I don't like the ones that go on top, because it's bulky, it's weird, you're up here, you know, it's almost like you need a room to get like a step stool to get in and out of there. This is very nice just to be able to come in here and get what you need. So that's it for number one. So that was our top 5. Let's head back inside and wrap this up.
So that was kind of the breakdown of Vrain State Park and our 5 top products for camping gear. We hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please comment below. We'd be more than happy to answer them. If you're new and liked what we had to share with you, please like us and subscribe, and also share our videos with your friends. And next weekend, I don't know what we're doing. We've kind of talked about it, but...
We talked about some things.
Yeah.
Some things will happen.
Some things will happen. You will probably see a hike. Maybe, you know, we were kind of thinking maybe a trip to the animal sanctuary, something like that. Something we haven't done yet, so it would be pretty neat. Anyways, so stay tuned for next weekend. It was supposed to be another camping trip, but that has since been canceled until we figure out what's going on with the dogs. So we hope you guys enjoyed this, and we hope that the information was useful, and we'll see you guys next weekend.
Bye.
Bye.